Hey guys, we were here a couple of weeks ago on the unlucky prospector. We pulled out a piece of quartz out of that wall. We got galea and gold, and that was really, really cool. I went to another place between then and now, come back with a plan. So I'm going to put that plan to the test, put it into action, and let's go find some gold. We've pulled out a piece of quartz out of here a couple of videos ago out of here, and we crushed it up and did get some gold today. I've got a new plan. I believe, even though the 6,000 I go over it and there's no other tone, I'm going to try something different. I had to plan, and I've come down here and we're going to just check it out and see if it works. This was the great big hole that they dug out. So let's get into it. So what I've done, I've brought the Gold Monster 1000 with me and the GPX 6000. I went over that wall, just a real quick one before starting to record, and no tone. So we pulled out that other piece of quartz, like I said before, and now we're just going to run the Monster 1000 over it and see if that gives off any signal. Basically, there's a lot of stuff on the ground, and I was getting massive targets last time. So I did dig some of it, and there was a lot of trash. But what I figured is the Monster has a ferrous and non-ferrous mode, which is kind of going to give a little bit of ground noise, stuff like that, but it may eliminate trash targets when we start going through the middle of here. So let's put this over the wall and see if it's going to give us any tone at all. A little bit in there. I like the sound of that. So down here, not really. So what I figure is we're going to get a bit of gold dust, like the smaller stuff that the 6,000 might not be able to pick up. Hey, the 6,000 picks up really, really small stuff, but I think the Gold Monster is going to produce some dust for us today, and we're going to go through the middle, like I said before. We might pick up a nug or two if we're lucky. I've got a towel, and I'll put the towel down here as well, so we can bag it up and crush it later. So that's going to be really cool. Let's get into it. I'm going to flatten that out a bit. Now it's coming up. So that indicator is coming up as a gold target. Heavy as well, straight up. So I'm going to just get off here and start digging it out. So it's coming up around here. So it's just going to fall. I'm going to go around it first. Pull all that out. See what's going on. Okay, that's a good bit out. Pulled that out. So I'm probably just going to keep the back side of that, because that all looks pretty normal. So I'm just checking everything here. That looks ironstony, but there may be bits of quartz in here. Oh yeah, look at this. This next bit is what interests me the most. This section here, it's kind of just hanging there, and that's where the gold came from. That's where I'm getting a target. So when I go on one side, it's indicating gold on the Gold Monster, and then it's going back and forward to the trash side. So I reckon there's going to be something in there. Let's go and give it a scrape and get that down onto the towel, and then we can put that away. So this is where it was. Yep, nice. That's fallen straight onto the towel. So I'm gonna just chip away at it, get it off in pieces. You're not gonna see anything until you crush that. I'm gonna break that one up as well. There may be flakes in here. That looks like more of a quartz piece again. Yeah, it is more of a rock. I'm gonna chip away at where it's falling onto the towel. So this is what I wanted to do. Get all that off there. I'm gonna break it this way too, mate. Like, look at this. Yeah, that's got a bit of quartz in that. We're gonna end up with a fairly big bag. Oh yeah, there's rock in there. Get around there, so I don't want it to quite fall out yet. There's a piece of quartz right there. It's quite stained. So we're gonna chuck the gold monster back over that wall. And look at that, barely any tone. Up here, there's a little, trying to look at the screen. That's going to gold as well. So I've pulled out the 6,000 now, just to go over it, because there's a nice quartz piece in there, or a rock or something. Okay, no massive tone. So let's put this one away. Well, that's all that other bit that fell out. Let's see this bit here. And look at this. There's another rock in there. It's just moving. Look at this wall thing. I am getting a signal from here. I'll drop that down. I just want to take kind of that and all this stuff. I kind of don't want to take, right? But I believe there's going to be a fair bit in this. Have a look up in here too. I'm going to just work this whole section. Look at that rock there. I think it's quartz there in there. So I'm going to go through that and I'm going to peel it away. And it might be a little bit far back, whereas can't pick up the signal, and I'm going to keep going over it and over it. So I reckon this is a really good idea, good plan. What do you reckon, guys? I can tell you straight up, this towel business, I was going to bring a tarp, but this towel business is kind of doing the trick anyway. I'm going to try and, look at this. That's going to all drop out. I have to watch my leg because it's a bit of a walkout. So I've got this pick in here. It's all dropped out now. So let's have a look at that wall. Let's have a look in there. You got the first look. All right. Hear that, guys? So that's going to be probably gold there. That's going to come out of the wall for sure. Now we're going to hit that spot with the gold monster. It's going crazy in there. That's bouncing between gold and iron, but it's going to do that because it's highly mineralized. But it's all up in there, so it could be iron and it could be gold. But we're going to dig that out. It's on the towel, not pinging off its head. That's a good sign. So we are still working our way through here. Got a bit more to come out. Some of that stuff on the towel is given a tone. Get in a bit closer so you can see there is quartz still in there. I went over it just before and the tone kind of disappeared, so I'm guessing it came out onto that towel. But I'm going to take all of that out anyway, because I reckon there's going to be small bits in there that the detector's not picking up. So we're going to get that out and then go back over the wall and see if there's any more behind it. But if I scratch on there, it just feels there's a bit of quartz that's fallen. That's good. So I'm going to rip out all this smaller stuff. See that? And I'm just going to clean it right out. We've still got the center of this hole to go. There's going to be so much more to work in here. I'm not obviously going to come here all the time. I'll just play it by ear, make new plans and keep going. So let's keep getting into it and then search the center. Jesus, that's a pretty big backpack. I'm going to have fun carrying this out. I haven't quite finished yet. I reckon it's going to be at least 20 kilos of stuff that I'm going to have to carry out on my back a bit later. I've got a bit of a walk to get back to the car too, so it's going to be a big day. Scraped the back a bit and it got louder. So before I went any further, I thought I'd grab the camera and I'll do a bit of recording. See if it can be anything. It's not pinging off its head, so that's a good sign. Get these big rocks out. We are still in that area where we were ripping out that quartz. I reckon I underestimated how heavy that bag's going to be. I reckon it's going to be maybe, oh, it's got to be 25 kilos. Got that tone to it. It's not like the split shot, but I always say that, don't I? So kind of getting into the rocks and stuff. All the top stuff's come off. Sounds like it's around here. So let's push some of this back, make a flat surface or something. Get into this a bit. Hey. Using these new microphones today. Let me know what you think, if it's a bit better. Away from the camera. It's got that woo woo. Could be something. Let's check this out. I'll tell you what, that wall still got some more in there too. But I can't like take more than I can take, eh? Don't know what's going on here. Give it a rescan. Must be around here. I will find you. There we go. Okay. Just come out. This big rock. Looks like ironstone. Might be a hot rock. Is it? Very ironstony. But I'll just give it a I think I've got enough rocks to take home, eh? Kind of want the gold, don't we? Let's see what happens now. Well, I'm going to have to break this up. Oh, it's gone. No, it hasn't. Oh, it's highly red, really, really red. I can't see any quartz in that. So, see if I can break it. If not, I don't know if I should take it or not. There we go, a little bit snapped off. Okay. This bit's not doing it. Okay. Actually, after breaking it, guys, look, nothing. After breaking that, bring it closer to the cameras for you. It does have quartz in it. So it does have quartz in it, guys. I just give it a bit of a wash with some water. Kind of want to save my water from on the way back. It's going to be a big hike with all that weight. This one I'll put separate. I'm going to put this one in my pocket. It's definitely making that tone. So that's a good sign. I'm going to keep having a couple of digs here. Just moved up close to this wall and I heard a real faint target in here and I had a good scratch around. So I think it's out and it's still faint and I don't know. It's probably just my hearing or I reckon it might be something mega small. See if you can hear it. Okay, there's one there. Let's check. Sounds like something there too. Let's start with this back one. We'll try that again. So it might be the same target or it might be two targets. I thought I heard one earlier, but it might have been two. Super faint though, and it's not pinging off its head. It's pretty lucky to get it in the first scoop. Super faint. Okay, I'm going to put that back there just in case. Usually you just chuck it, but it's very faint. There you go, it's a bit louder. Not much in it. Right. Okay, drop that out. It's in this rock. Again, super faint. And I can see it. I can actually see it, guys. Excuse me. Let's dry this up. Oops, I just dropped it. Here we go. It's super faint. I reckon there might be another one in there. But we'll just leave that going. I'll walk over to the camera. Super, super faint. There we go. Can you see that? Try not to unfocus it too much. Super, super small. That's why the sound was so faint. All right, let's see if there's another one in there. In the same target, the call going over it twice. There's another target in there and it's faint again. I'm just going to go Harvey's in this because you never know. Is that it? I'm hearing things. I thought I heard it, but I'm going to put that in my hand just in case. This is where the gold monster could come in, but I heard that. Sounds like it might be this actual rock. It's a clay rock. That's what I reckon it is. It's a piece of quartz. Looks like. Let's get this and fix it up a bit. Try not to get your fingers, dickhead. It was very ironstony. I kind of wet it up, gave it a mouthwash, and I can't see any visible gold. I'll come down and show you. Still making a tone. It's got quartz in it, so nothing visible, but it's enough to make a tone. So I'm going to put that in my side pocket as well. That's 3 bits out of this hole here. Plus we got that whole bag to go through slowly. It's going to take me a while to get back, but I have to do it. So I'm going to give this another scrape, guys, and I'll pull back some of this stuff away and some of this stuff and these leaves and everything, and I'll try and flatten it out a bit. But we are at the layer where things are, so I'm going to keep stripping it back. You could imagine that over 175 years, that water from the rain coming down would have washed a lot of stuff over the top of this. This probably didn't look like this 175 years ago in the 1850s, but that's what it does today. So we're going to have to strip this back a little bit and see what we can do. It's a good experience because I'll do this one little section, and if it proves to be paying, we can move to the next section each time we decide to come and visit this location. I usually go to different locations every time I detect, because I don't want to waste a location and thrash it and then have nowhere to go to gold. You kind of need that buzz every now and then. Okay, so I've got another target in the same area, guys, and I've just given it another scrape back, maybe about 8 centimeters down. I haven't done this side yet, so I've just pulled this out of this area. Oh, that could be my pick, guys. Silly me. It's still there, that's okay. I think it's paying to hang around today. Thought I heard it then. Obviously not. It's warming up out here. So it must be here, this rock here, I reckon. Let's give him a go. Perfect, he's a big one. It's, well, all the other ones are claimed that looks really red and stuff, eh? So how do you know? You don't. Let's find something to give it a whack with. This one's definitely red. It does have. Okay. See if this side goes off. It doesn't. All right, this is the other piece to it. So it might have something in it. But why did that piece not go off its head and this piece did when I just broke it off the same rock? And it is going nuts. And you heard it. I can't see it. piece fell there. That's still going. That bit's not. Oh, only just, maybe, hang on. No. That piece is. Make sure that falls in there. Nope. So we must be getting closer to whatever it is. And there it is, guys. I can actually see that. Don't want to lose it though. I can actually see it. It's not big, but it's a piece of gold. Dug all the way from the inside here. Louder target than those other ones. It was really faint to start off with and real wobbly. Of course, it's in this big one, isn't it? Yeah, it's in this big rock here again. Oh, it's a bit not red like the other one. It's all sandy inside, not on that side. Not on that. Still in here. Let's break the pieces off. I like seeing gold, so just like everyone else does, I guess. If I can break it apart or not, that's the question. Feels more like a stone now. I'm gonna have to wash this. Leave some water to drink, mate. Leave some water to drink. See too much on it, but I will take it with me because we have found those other pieces. It's got a nice tone to it. I'll take that any day of the week. All right, so we've just done a really small sample, and I've already gone through this and I was like, what? So just bear with us. I'm gonna keep going here. Like literally the sample was 8 handfuls. Get it down. Oh, it's just moved. Look at this piece right here. Still got a bit of rock attached to it. Another piece of gold there. And that was like the tiniest sample. See if I can wash it up a bit. There we go. Lovely. I'm keen to crush the rest of those rocks, but at the moment I'm going to do it slowly because I've got to do it by hand. But my plan has worked. It's paid off, and it will pay off, and I'm going to be going back there again to do the same thing. It's time to end the video, and sometimes that's the way it is when you're the unlucky prospector.